5 poems this week, and here is one of the new ones. It's the first time I've done it live. This is called Famine Follies, and I wrote it because when I heard the term, I was intrigued by it, and hopefully by the end of the poem you will know what a famine folly is. Or I will. Somebody will. Famine Follies. We remember having glimpsed these chimeras of brick and mortar, oddly insubstantial for their solidity, from trains and buses as we roamed the furrowed English countryside, never suspecting their dark histories. How the term famine follies, rolling so easily off the tongue, recalled the Irish diaspora, destitution and blight. They were, in effect, the WPA projects of their day, concrete wedding cake toppers conceived as unapologetic nonsense to provide labor for the dispossessed, since the gentry distrusted outright charity. Marble gazebos with fluted columns, elaborately domed temples, crenellated turrets bereft of any encircling castle, and perhaps most memorably, highways leading nowhere, truncated and sans destination, ominously suggestive in their pointlessness, their abrupt and definitive end. Yeah. From the Pilgrim's Journal. Chartres Cathedral with its mismatched spires rises from the unbroken plain of my thoughts like a two-masted schooner adrift in a sea of wheat and brown heat, calling to mind an earlier summer and the first sight of the pinnacle of Mont Saint-Michel, dumbstruck among the quicksands, the topaz sky precisely the color of moths' wings the instant before they're incinerated by the light. Stillborn. My father, thought an only child, had an older brother, stillborn, whose grave I was taken to see once, years ago, when I was certainly no more than 7. I remember the tiny marble headstone plainly engraved with 2 words, Baby Smith, and no dates, thrust through pallid grass like a milk tooth. And it occurs to me now, all these decades later, that as a child I was called Bobby, a near echo, as though somehow I carried a part of that old grief with me into the world. Here's a slightly longer one, which is another piece of family history. This is in memory of Miles Woodbury Harrison, 1854 to 1924, who was one of my great-grandfathers. And the poem is called Like Tightrope Walkers. It's said Miles and his older brother walked the 9 miles from Grafton to Oberlin by following the railroad tracks, barefoot, balanced on the smooth black rails like tightrope walkers, fearless of the freights that passed only rarely, even in the 70s. Their cousins were still tilling the land back then, 1 horse or maybe 2, chickens and a cow, though no one now alive remembers what crops they planted. Presumably the house where they stayed while at college was torn down 90 years later to make room for the new library. Another story persists of how embarrassed they were coming down to breakfast that first morning, since neither had thought to wear shoes. The only physical evidence of their stay, eventually donated to the archive, is a rusty oil lamp on a hickory pole, Metal and wood worn the uniform brown of late autumn, which one or the other is rumored to have carried in vigils protesting God only knows what during the Reconstruction. This is one of my newest poems. I've tweaked it quite a bit, but I think I'm more or less done with it. It's called Old Battlefields. Anywhere in the world, they lie unmarked below our feet, buried as much beneath the heft of oblivion as beneath root-pierced, worm-writhing clay. That summer in Normandy, for instance, I strode bleached roads that parted fields of barley, guessing I was treading on the graves of friend and foe, bones bright as fish hooks in the encumbering dark, snagged in the heavy net of earth. Now, about a year ago when I wrote this next poem, I was hoping this was going to be the direction in which my work would go. It is a little bit more narrative, and a little longer, and I like telling stories, but I have yet to get anything else quite like this. I did want to just say, though, unlikely as it's going to seem to you, every detail in this poem is absolutely true. I saw this all personally. This is called Demons. The venerable Librairie Française in Lower Manhattan served mostly the Haitian community from across the Brooklyn Bridge in the early 80s. Immigrant folk, any of whom, if asked, would fervently avow their Catholicism, but who, in the gloom of fourth-floor walk-ups in the dead of night, made offerings, lit candles to strange gods. By far the biggest sellers in our inventory concerned the occult, thick paperbacks from third world countries whose pages swarmed with dragons swaddled in flame, brimstone demons flexing leathery wings. Among both customers and sales clerks, belief in dark powers was commonplace. Once, the morning after a disappointing date, a co-worker who took evening classes in software engineering offered to improve my love life, provided I was willing to procure the blood of a newly butchered nanny goat. But the incident impressed most indelibly on my recollection of those years concerns an elderly woman whose shriveled face was the color of tea steeped with honey, eyes keen beneath a confusion of white hair thinned until little remained of it but light. She entered our doors one bleak November evening, a regular customer, and making her way to the spell books, began leafing through a well-thumbed old grimoire, then, slamming it shut abruptly, turned and ran from the store, jostling shoppers in her haste, screaming in tropical French, "Too powerful, much too powerful." My wife, Pat, passed away about 8 years ago, and I've had a lot of trouble adjusting to living alone and being a widower. And one of the things that I've done to help myself adjust to that is to make a sort of a ritual of watching British mysteries on public television on Friday nights. And this poem is about that. It's called Whodunit. Friday nights on public television, Hercule Poirot proves once again that life is nasty, British, and short. But there is no one to hold accountable for this solitude, no one to point an accusing finger at the twilight, drowning in a glass of cheap red wine. No chalk marks trace the outlines of my murdered heart. Let's see, see, in 2013 I published a collection of sonnets. I wish I had written this one so that it could have been in it. This is a sonnet. It is not from the book, but this is in memory of my late wife, Pat, and it's called Dollhouse. The tiny rooms, immaculately furnished, stood for the home we never could afford. The roll-top desk, the copper cookware burnished and hanging neatly, each embroidered word on the stamp-sized sampler hung above the couch, the bed with its bright quilt. In miniature were gathered here the dreams she could not touch. Her dollhouse dreams brought out the best in her. These days her ashes stain a windowsill no larger than a matchbook. She is gone, but in these things she loved there lingers still some essence rescued from oblivion. Each elfin fixture resonates with loss, and grief's the only tenant of this house. Moonflowers. The morning glory's pale cousins, they may grow to 6 inches across, so blanched the blossoms resemble immaculately folded napkins. Gardeners warn against placing them too close to windows, for the scent, while sweet, can be cloying and may overpower the unwary. All the manuals advise it's best to allow them to grow near an arbor, trellis, or fence that can support the vining tendrils as they climb. According to physics, the molecules in their petals derive from the dust of exhausted stars, beacons dead for millennia. What we make of this knowledge depends, I suppose, on circumstance. Fortunes read in the skies nowadays rely more on fusion than fate. On a damp winter morning before dawn, something ancient catches in the throats of waking birds, a kernel of silence, the aftertaste of some forgotten grief. The light brimming on the horizon is always the same pitiless light. The moonflowers avert their gaze from that terrible radiance. Here is, thank you very much. You're really, I appreciate such enthusiasm. It's a pleasure to read for you. Here is another sonnet which is also more recent than my book of sonnets. This one is called Ovid's Dust, and it's for a friend too afraid of being, quote-unquote, influenced. Should Ovid's dust, reanimated, bloom in the synaptic furrows of your brain, there will be echoes, but do not assume the work diminished. Language is like rain scripting a passage on a window pane. The prosodies familiar, all the lines vernacular, both lucid and arcane. Words swarm and spawn in intricate designs. Frank admiration seldom undermines. A pinch of Pynchon, dash of Dashiell Hammett, add spice and savor for the Philistines. Don't set aside your library, goddammit. Although at first the going may be tough, your own voice will prevail soon enough. This is called Listening for Planes, 1917. My grandfather, who fought at Ypres, said many years later he memorized the whines of aircraft engines overhead, distinguishing Spad from Fokker, distinctive pitches of friend and foe, since to look up even for an instant was to expose the pallor of flesh beneath the doughboy helmet, an open invitation to pilots who still flew low enough to aim a pistol or a bomb with deadly accuracy. Now, I mentioned earlier that all of these poems that I'm reading and many others probably as well, are part of a forthcoming book, which I think will be published by Full Court Press in New Jersey, probably in 2015, although I have to finish getting the manuscript together first. But this is the title poem of that book. The poem and the book yet to come are to be called The Widower Considers Candles. The Widower Considers Candles. I miss those thin white saints haloed in benign combustion, their quiet, casual martyrdom, wax feathering to wings, scenting the night with a hint of the hive. But I will not have them in this place. They mimic the melancholy sheen that settles on loss, the flames that took your mortal body once you were gone, dancing their mad, incandescent dance. So there are none in my cupboards, perhaps unfortunate, given that ours is a time devoted to darkness. The wick of the moon is at the window, and dusk has been falling for years. Okay, show of hands, how many people here saw a recent documentary film called Searching for Sugar Man?
Yeah.
You guys are musicians, I figured at least some of you had.
Oh, yeah.
So, prior to about 2 weeks ago, I had never heard of Rodriguez, and now I'm a huge fan. I watched the film, which somebody had loaned me, went online immediately, bought the DVD and both of the albums, and I can't stop playing his music. So hopefully, if you're not familiar with it, this poem will explain what his story is. And it starts with an epigraph, and you can keep your symbols of success, then I'll pursue my own happiness. I'll slip away, 1973. Sixto Rodriguez, I'm ashamed to admit I'd never even heard of you before I saw the documentary Searching for Sugar Man. Your story, too improbable to be true. How two brilliant albums recorded in the early 70s sank without a trace in the States, but a bootleg somehow made its way to apartheid South Africa, was released and sold millions. Your anthemic folk songs, a rallying cry in the early days of the protests. I bought both CDs and loved them, but the scene from the film that haunts me is not of you playing to enraptured crowds in Cape Town upon your rediscovery, laying to rest once and for all rumors of a vaguely spectacular death. Instead, I picture an ordinary gesture, kneeling in the pre-dawn gloom to light a fire in an ash can grate in the ramshackle house where you've lived in downtown Detroit for over 40 years, leaving adulation behind, returning to carpentry, demolition, and roofing, living simply as you always have. So Rodriguez was believed to be dead, but he was discovered, living in Detroit, which is pretty much the same thing.
Well said.
This one's called The Magic Lantern Show, and again, this is a really recent poem. In an old video we showed, one of my high school students saw someone dialing a rotary phone and asked what it was. When I explained, she said, "It looks hard." By now, it's 20 years at least since I heard the ephemeral voice on a phone menu offer, if you're calling from a rotary phone, as a possible option. Most of the adolescents I teach can't read an analog clock or decipher cursive, let alone write it. One boy stood bewildered before an electric typewriter, no recognition on his face. The world I knew is gradually fading, like slides in cardboard frames, relics of a pre-digital age that lose once vivid colors as they seep slowly into shadow. And come to think of it, those slides would themselves have seemed strange in my grandfather's time, bastard offspring of what was then a magic lantern show. Cutting the deck. I think abruptly of the yellow moss that clogged the eyes of death's heads in a colonial churchyard in Boston decades ago. The names illegible now as healed scars. The weathered headstones thin, splayed like cards on a gray lawn, except for a few that had fallen to the weather, face down so as not to tip their hand. I don't know if some of you I know Sally Love Saunders. She loves this particular poem for some reason. And I put it near the end of my reading because it's called Beginning the Story. I wanted to insinuate that there's more coming. And there's a little more coming after this. But anyway, beginning the story. The way moonlight tumbles through a glass of whiskey in a darkened room is perhaps a suitable starting point. But it is not enough. We require as well an open window, a bitten moon, a raven so large the wires sag beneath its weight, an enigma with eyes like shards of glass. If the night is starless, so much the better. One cannot, however, attach much importance to omens. An ivory letter opener from another century, ornately carved, lies on a blotter near the whiskey, pale against paper stained by the dimness of this world. A letter opener hungry for news of some place from which no word has come for a long time. And finally, I love on Saturdays when I'm here when Owen Dunkel gets up here and he says, this is my most recent poem. So I figured I would do that, and I'm going to close with what is my most recent poem. I don't know how many of you here may have been at Stern Grove last Sunday, but it was a great concert. And this is my reaction to it. This poem is called She's Not There. Taking the stage at Stern Grove, the zombies, not the somnambulant corpses that dominate movies and television these days, but the iconic British rock group, graying and crinkled but still vibrant, Colin Blunstone's creepy tenor soaring over a rumbling bass. On the sides of the ravine, under the trees, the crowd, all t-shirts and sunscreen, applauds old favorites, Tell Her No, Time of the Season. The air's dense, hot, the medicinal treacle of eucalyptus battling the cloying of cannabis. For a moment it's possible to imagine the summer of love risen from its flowery grave, and I wonder who was playing here then. But the illusion lingers only briefly, dissipating like a vaguely pleasant dream. Years sift through slanting light like pollen, like the husks of last season's seeds. She's not there? None of us are. Thank you all very much. I hope you can hear me okay. I didn't really lean into the microphone as I could have. Ooh, excuse me. Give me a moment to get out of the way and then...
Robert Smith. Let's hear it for Robert Smith.
Thank you. That helps. Thank you for having me.
Good job.
Let's hear it for Robert again. right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part where we start the normal open mic, okay? So what I will do is I will call you to the stage. Just before I do, there'll be somebody up here singing or performing. I'll come up to you during their performance and tell you that you're up next. That's the time to get ready and tune up. Please do not come up the stage and tune up and read your emails. You will waste time, and we don't have any time to waste. The sooner you can pass it on, the better, because we not only have a full docket, it's the first time in months we actually have an overflow. So if we can keep things moving, that would be very, very nice. I'd appreciate it. Okay, again, the 3 rules. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Rule number 2, don't play during other people's performances. Don't help them out in any way except to pay attention and to applaud very loudly. And if you hear something you don't understand, applaud anyway. Show as much manners for the performer as possible. Since everyone out here will be up on stage, basically do to others what you want them to do to you, okay? And some announcements. I am your host, Mr. Natural. Everybody, hello. This place is sponsored by Teddy and Fiona. Let's hear it for Teddy and Fiona. Teddy and Fiona have just bought the Panhandle Pizza. Yeah. So they have a lot of breakfast items and lunch items and things here, but you can go also next door and buy yourself a pizza, which they will deliver. They will deliver a pizza here. And also they have hamburgers and ice cream. Actually, they have rainbow sherbet, one of my favorite ice creams. I told Teddy I'll probably eat the whole tub myself. I come by every day and get one, and I figure in about 6 months I should go through that tub. No time at all. Announcing who's coming up. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, on the 4th, will be Kevin Connor. Connor Coughlin. Connor Coughlin is a tall, thin, blonde kid from England, from London. The last time he was here, this place had about 65 people, and it was mostly women. So all you lonely guys, come on by next week. Yeah, all you lonely guys, come on by next week. Come on by next week, because I'm sure the place will be packed with ladies. And put on your best manners. And Connor just packs them in. He will be entertaining us for half an hour. On September 11th, the people that were going to do it, Nuna and Yannick, just canceled today. So I do have an opening for September 11th, if anyone is... Would you like to do it?
Yeah.
Charles?
No, Rivo.
Rivo? You want to do it?
I'll do it.
All right, September 11th will be Rivo, ladies and gentlemen. September 18th will be Joshua Califardum. He's that small kid that plays dulcimer and sings songs about his boyfriend. And then on September 25th will be Vina B, who is traveling around the country right now, and she's on her way here, so I heard. And she'll be here on the 25th. On October 2nd, I do not have anybody for October 2nd.
Beatles.
Okay, Hippie Beatles on October 2nd.
You better be here.
I'll have to remember to write this all down. And on the October 9th will be Nouveau Coke, which is Johnny Hernandez. On October 16th will be Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. On the 23rd will be Kevin North and Augustus, a friend of his who we've seen before. And on October 30th, the day before Halloween, of course, our own private little Viper Lady Zeitgeist will be doing that. Thank you. And please, if you feel like it, come in costume. I probably will dress up like myself and come here. That means I'll be dressing up as Mr. Natural. These are my street clothes. So I'll wear my guru outfit and come here and bless you all. Okay, and that's it for what's coming up. So, after November, I don't have anybody booked yet.
Hint, hint. Hint, hint.
I already got that hint. Okay, now, I need glasses. I know it doesn't look like I got glasses, but I'm at that age where I need like 3 pair. Depends on how far away something is.
I know that feeling.
So, as you all know, Robin Williams passed away recently. And this song I'd like to dedicate to Robin Williams. It's called What's the Matter with Matter?
Yes.
Well, what's the matter with matter? Let me do it again. Well, what's the matter with matter? Not in the right key. Here's the matter with matter. It doesn't matter, but it does. Ask any bodhisattva, and they'll tell you that matter just doesn't matter, but it does. Death dies in a mutter and in a stutter. Everything you just were, everything you just had, becomes a collectivity of debris that a moment ago meant something to somebody. Oh my God, is that somebody me? No, maybe it's you. Well, that's the matter with matter. In the long run, it doesn't matter. But in the short run, you better believe it does, baby. And as I stand up here, attempting to matter, I say, what the hell is, what the hell is, what the hell is going on? Oh, thank you. So that's the matter with matter. Actually, I got that idea from Shakespeare. There's a line where Hamlet is talking about going crazy, and he's saying, "Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter?" And this guy comes up to him and says, "Well, what's the matter with the matter?" And he says, "Well, that's the matter with the matter. There's matter that's mattering." So the matter is mattering. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the stage Ryan Casada. There's that and there's that. That's steel.
Okay.
And there's pigs here.
Oh, yeah.
And there's pigs and capos here as well.
Don't worry about
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright, just getting a little acquainted with this guitar. My name is Ryan Casada. I'm playing this Saturday at the Villa Rouge Cafe, just north of the Panhandle. Wrong key, my bad.
I did the same thing. There you go.
I like being new, I like being old. I wanna be fresh, does that make me bold? I wanna hit the lowest, the deep down lows. How low can I go? How low can I go? I wanna be tough, a little rough on the edges. I have holes in my sweater,
I'd love to try.
That one's gonna be on my new record that I was just in New York recording. Let's see. What should I go for?
I want that alligator song.
I'm not really comfortable with this
Oh,
guitar.
sorry.
Alright. This one's for Rainbow.
Peace to God.
Ah,
All
love it.
right.
It's a love-hate thing we got going on. They pretend to be me, I pretend to be strong. And the flash, throw a camera in my face. It's a sick violation, but they call it. What do you do when you try to play the fame game, the blame game? They try to make you stop. It's a flop when they tie it to a rooftop. Try to make you drop, baby, I'm burning up. Think I got a fever over here, you can't help me. So you better stand clear. Help me count when there's zero understanding. Grab your bags, we better stop planning. And you wouldn't believe what it's doing to me. You wouldn't believe. And so the story goes, and nobody knows what's right from wrong. And I'm hiding in my corner, and I'm hiding in my room, and I'm hiding in my hood, but I'm hiding too soon. I can't take all this fine when the press comes prying. Won't stop lying, baby, I'm misunderstood. You know it's great when you feel all the love, but it's so overwhelming, suffocating as it's hugging. You wonder where the rock stars go. They all fall down to drugs. They all fall down, and you wouldn't believe what it's doing to me. You wouldn't believe. And so the story goes, and nobody knows what's right from wrong. And they're making me say what should never be. They're making me say. And they're feeding me hate, but I'm spitting back love. It's a blind faith. When push comes to shove, I'll be putting up gates, eliminating hate with the world rearranged. I can hardly wait. More than few, we make mistakes. Put a little too much fear into our plates with a handshake. We can turn it all around and change fate and tie hate down. Oh yeah, yeah, you wouldn't believe what it's doing to me. You wouldn't believe. And so the story goes, and nobody knows what's right 7 p.m. to 9:30, and I'm the only act, so come on down, free show, and it's gonna be fun. Thanks. My name's Ryan Casada.
Ryan Casada, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ryan. And now I'd like to welcome to the stage Johnny Hernandez. Lost the bit, that's
Got it.
Oh, that's what fell.
Or Johnny.
Hi.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, that's good. Thanks. I still kind of can't quite get wrap my mind around the whole Robin Williams thing and stuff, so.
Yeah.
I've sung this one before, but I'm gonna probably sing it 1 or 2 times more, I don't know. There's a nice soft sing-along part in the middle that you're, of course, welcome to sing along with. Make 'em laugh, make 'em cry, tickle their souls, touch their hearts, and help them fly. Give them a reason to find hope in every side. Make 'em laugh, make 'em cry. There have been people throughout time, blessed with abilities, given talent sublime, and many choose to share the gift of laughter everywhere by reaching out as comedians, clowns, jesters, and mimes. They say, make 'em laugh, make 'em cry, tickle their souls, touch their hearts, and help them fly. Give them a reason to find hope in every side. Make 'em laugh, make 'em cry. You're welcome to sing along here. Make 'em laugh, make 'em cry. 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 It's too easy to get caught up in the pain. This world has too much to go around, and that's a shame. Learning to laugh in spite of it all can give one pause to refrain. And for that moment you can keep from going insane. Make 'em laugh, make 'em cry, tickle their souls, touch their hearts, and help them fly. Give them a reason to find hope in every side. Make 'em laugh, make 'em cry. Here we go. Make 'em laugh, make 'em cry. 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 We will remember with a smile, with a tear, so many moments, heartfelt joys for all to hear. And though we too must someday move along and face those things we fear, for now we'll appreciate the time you spent with us here. You made us laugh, you made us cry, you tickled our souls, touched our hearts, and helped us fly. Gave us a reason to find hope in every side. You made us laugh, you made us cry. Make me laugh, make me cry. Make us laugh, make us cry. You're welcome to join in. Make us laugh. Actually, yeah, okay, let's go up a little bit. So many problems in the world today. Just listen to the news and you want to run away. People out there going crazy, already getting all hazy. In a world gone as mad as this, a little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. Awareness is overrated and just gets you pissed. Most working people just want to get paid, and most lay people, well, they just want to get laid. Life should be as simple as this. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. Welcome to sing along here if you want. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. I need to tell you this. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. Now we hear about gun violence almost every day, but in this land of the free, it's just the American way. So what if a neighbor's kid winds up dead because some 5-year-old shot him in the head? As long as your right to bear arms exists, a little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. Awareness is overrated and just gets you pissed. Most working people just want to get paid, and most lay people, well, they just want to get laid. Life should be as simple as this. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. I suppose old news like global warming and GMOs have lost their attraction and really just need to go. Making way for who wins the next ball game or who dances with the stars on their way to fame. Hey, when the world ends, it won't be missed. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. You know, a little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. Awareness is overrated and just gets you pissed. Most working people just want to get paid, and most lay people, well, they just want to get laid. Life should be as simple as this. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. And do we really need to mention hunger, poverty, or war? After all, it's not like we're expected to keep score. Hey, the homeless can figure it out on their own, and the homeless, well, they got plenty of streets to roam. Who cares about some statistics on a list? A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. Awareness is overrated and just gets you pissed. Most working people just want to get paid, and most lay people, well, they just want to get laid. Life should be as simple as this. Life should be as simple as this. Life should be as simple as this. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. Let's sing it out. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss. Remember this. A little ignorance can be a lot of bliss.
Johnny Hernandez. Johnny Hernandez. So, as you can tell here in the open mic, what we do is we let you come up and play 2 songs. You have a 10-minute limit you cannot go over. So if you come up here and play one song that's 14 minutes long, you're only going to get part of that song in, okay? I will cut you off when it gets in your 10 minutes. Just watch me and I'll give you some fingers to let you know. So now, you know, the thing that we like most here is bringing in new people and sacrificing virgins. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage the Wild Cards.
called Boats Go on the Water.
Yeah, which were actually the first words that our grandmother ever spoke at the age of 4?
Yeah, 4. So that was 1925.
Boats go on the water, true, wandering through the ocean blue, in the depths of which I found you. In a box which has 6 locks, keeps lips sealed, secrets unpeeled, waiting with worried hands untied. In a boat I'm out to sea, boats go on the water, true, wandering through the ocean blue, in the depths of which I found you. Trapped in the pupil of your eyes, I caught a fish I thought to fry, but heaven called me from the sky, and I took your precious hand. Tin, tin, rattle, tin, tin, ton, this is my salty ocean song, capsized in the pupil your eye, drowning in your desire to unlock the box which has 6 locks, with rusty keys amidst the seas. Mermaids swim to tie me down, crown me with a seaweed ring. Boats go on the water, true, wandering through the ocean blue, in the depths of which I found you. Sing to me this salty song, even after I have gone. Fill my boat with water and fish, and push it out to feed the whales, sailing in the heavens above. I'll look down on you, my love, watch you open the box of mine, sealed lips and secrets thine. Boats go on the water, true, wandering through the ocean blue, in the depths of which I found you. Boats go on the water, true, wandering through the ocean blue, in the depths of which I found you. Yeah, so this next song is about a little story. Personal story. When we were lost on a Canadian hiking trail. Very lost. Very lost.
Turns out it goes across the entire country of Canada. We did not know that at the time.
Yeah, didn't make it. Supposedly goes around Water Lake, but we've been traveling 10,000 years, and at the end of the day we got nowhere. From the sun our faces burn, and from the rocks our feet are warm, but we've been traveling 10,000 years, and now the wind fills up my ears. Trans-Canada Railway,
trouble nothing. The rivers are barricaded up by wires, and the people are always looking for fire, looking for fire, looking for fire, looking for fire, looking for fire. Trans-Canada Railway supposedly goes around Otter Lake, but we've been traveling 10,000 years, and at the end of the day we got nowhere, got nowhere, got nowhere, got nowhere, got nowhere. And at the end of the day, we got nowhere.
The wild cards, ladies and gentlemen. Are you guys here locally, or?
We are local now.
You are? Oh, you're staying in this, oh, please come again.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We will.
It's, you know, we get these good people come through here, and then they're only here for a day, and then we don't get to see them again for a year or two. I'm so glad when they settle in. So welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Rival!
Okay, yeah, that's the only thing. Do you want me to?
No, do your thing.
Hello, good evening. So I'm going to start off with a very angry song. This was partially inspired by Robin Williams. I don't know if many of you, well, some of you probably followed the news about the Westboro Baptist Church. A couple days after he died, they wanted to picket his funeral because they called him a gay enabler. He played Mrs. Doubtfire, and he played in Birdcage, so obviously he's recruiting young people to be gay. Right? So I'm just really sick of these assholes, and this particular news article was the final straw. I'm so sick of, I don't consider myself a heavy religious person by any means, but I'm so sick of Jesus being used as a tool of hatred. So now let me give you Jesus Wept. Fell into anger so through social poverty and morals so abused, bastardizing the Lord and Savior, putting words in his mouth to justify your sick behavior. And I said, oh, how Jesus wept to feel heart so full of hate, stomach so upset. And I said, oh, how Jesus wept. You'd incinerate the world in perdition's flames, so there was none but you there. Love to all thy sisters and brothers, unless you're gay, transgender, or don't color. Making up holy rhetoric to hide behind while you're laughing in the face of murder and suicide. And I said, oh, how Jesus wept to feel heart so full of hate, stomach so upset. And I said, oh, how Jesus wept. You'd incinerate the world into conditions flames, till there was none but you left. your thirst, you cast me to hell, but no doubt I'll see you there first. I said, oh, how Jesus wept, to feel heart so full of head, stomach so upset. I said, oh, how Jesus wept, you incinerate the world into conditions flame, till there was no but you there. Let me tell you, I fell into anger so enthused, social poverty and morals so abused. People rhetoric and the God's my savior. Well, this is me now returning the favor. Sing it with me one time. Oh, how Jesus wept. Oh, how Jesus wept. Oh, how Jesus wept. Can't you hear God crying? Oh, how Jesus wept. You incinerate the world into flames, so there was none but you there.
So now we go from angry to slightly annoyed. Anyone who worked retail now or in the past knows that Christmas is just around the corner. And this is my feelings about that. This is called Merry Whatever. Merry Christmas, now just go away. Jingle bells cluttering the airwaves, and I'm sick as a dog. Merry Christmas, now just get out of my face. All you idiot children eating cakes, choke on your red and green smog. Yuletide blessing, it's another fool's dressing this year. Holiday sounds and lots of beer, glossing over all of my gloom. Merry Christmas, you get more than I can handle. Endured 3 long months of free ammo, and New Year's couldn't come too soon. Stores stocked to the gills with the latest plastic calamity. People fighting each other to appease their ungrateful families. And there's Saint Nick nailed to a cross made from all the lists of what we need most days. Mere days after we give thanks for what we already have, if that ever was the case. Merry Christmas, I see you all got your holiday bonuses. Well, I got miles of loneliness, far from any loved ones can. Merry Christmas, and by the courage of my conviction, I'll have no part of the season, celebrating the remembrance of no one being here. Holiday specials with every kind of fairy tale fruit, from flipping TV channels in my youth, such sweet moral fiction. Merry Christmas, but this ain't Disneyland. No holy lights or miracles planned. Just empty bottles and renewed prescriptions. You're led to believe it's all angel songs, gingerbread people. Then you meet all the downtrodden and blissful merriment of every kind of evil. So long as it's all swept away under the rug for that one day in church. Never living in that high ground express in every Christmas songbird. Well, Merry Christmas, now just go away. Jingle bell rock on repeated play. Look, ladies, like I'm so excited, Santa's doing the mambo. Merry Christmas, and there's no need to shout. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Just get into the new year pronto.
Rival, Ryan Ross, ladies and gentlemen. And now we'd like to welcome another newbie to the stage. Welcome Danica, ladies and gentlemen.
I just got my tooth pulled today. How many people have had a tooth pulled? Oh, okay, I'm not alone. Sorry about that. Let's see. Well, I made a song that's finger picking, and it's a first for me to finger pick a song, especially that I made. So hopefully I can play it for you. It's called Peanut and Peregrine. I won't be singing on this. And I've been getting into Neil Young, so I wanted to play a Neil Young song. Called Heart of Gold.
Yeah!
And
Love that one.
it's my little version of it. I want to live, I want to give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. It's these expressions I never give that keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old.
Danica, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. That was Danica. Let's hear it one more time. I like when new people come in here and just shock the hell out of us. Isn't that fun? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage. It's time for some hard rock and roll. Let's bring up to the stage Charles Haymarket!
Some picks here, Charles.
Hi.
Hi.
How's your World War III going so far this week? Still kind of a slow start.
Yeah, still Cold War-ish.
It's gonna pick up. Just bear with
Yeah,
it.
cheer up, Saints. It'll get worse.
It'll get worse. Well, I think I'll get lazy and just play the hits tonight. I always try to bring you something new, and then I go, nah, just play the hit. Fell in love born under the bar, and the got filled more. Tell 'em we fell in love with our mouth button on. We broke apart, but the police said you're strong. Who wants to live in a world without love anyway? I'm sorry. Who wants to live in a world without love anyway? I'm sorry. Who wants to play a game where the rules change, and change? When the Isle of Moon turned all blood red war, and they got that more. Mama, soon if we ran to the north, try to be free, and we met on the fate, wants to be. Who wants to live in a world without love anyway? I'm sorry. Who wants to live in a world without love anyway? I'm sorry. Who wants to play the game where the rules change, I've met lovers in our heart. Never part, never part. Who wants to live in a world without love anyway? I found you. Who wants to live in a world without love anyway? Just be happy. Who wants to play a game with life's too brief for games? Beat it out. Beat it out of tune. I like to treat my guitar as hard, but this isn't my guitar. Sorry.
There you go.
This is a song about my departed. You like that? I got that from the Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Right.
This is a song about my departed. Everybody in the Irish bar goes, yeah, man, yeah. I don't talk about it much. How I happen to outlive them all. Now the silence is so deafening, and the ghosts stir every fall. I can lay them in the ground. All the memories of my family now. They soon be gone. 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 The pictures fill the dresser drawer. We can only dig down so far. Is that beautiful Aunt Maria standing there with all the car? I can lay them in the ground. Just the memories of my family now. They soon be gone. 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 I try not to look up too much, not even in my own mirror. All the people I see around me are someday soon gonna disappear. Gotta lay them in the ground with just the memory of my family now. They soon be gone. 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 I'm walking like a ghost now. Won't be too long in the sun. Every beating of my heart, yeah, reminds me I'll soon be gone. Gotta lay it in the ground. Just a memory of my family now. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. But they soon be gone. They soon be gone.
Put your hands together for Charles Haymarket. You have just been rocked by a suit, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Didn't think. There's all kinds of freaks here. All kinds of freaks here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now I'd like to bring up to the stage Gabriella.
Despite what we're told or taught to believe, we're all the same. And basically the song is about that. It's called Demons.
Everyone has a demon painting the color black. Everyone has someone who is never coming back. Everyone has a reason. Is there anyone to blame? 'Cause we're all feeling something, and we all bleed the same. Everyone has a monster lurking underneath their beds. Everyone's desperate for love. We keep fighting instead. Everyone has the reasons for giving in to the insane. 'Cause we're all feeling something, and we all bleed sad, sad. It's a shame. This needless pain. Everyone has a demon painting the color black. Everyone has someone who is never coming back. We all have reason. Is there anyone to blame? 'Cause we're all feeling something, and we all bleed the same.
This next one's about being in love and stupid. And it's called Clown in the Mirror. And I dedicate this one to Dr. Dream, because I know you like this.
All right.
All it took was a look with blue eyes to hypnotize, and I fell. One drink after the next, a sweet kiss, a soft caress, a moonlit night. They say that misery loves company, so I let the truth elude me. Too good of a time that I'm too blind to see. That hot cold truth is I'm loving addicts. Hot cold truth is I'm loving who could have been. It feels like a sin to be in love with I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at the clown in the mirror. But I could see his heart was good, and I believed. But between the pills and drinks, I couldn't see, I couldn't think, I was just deceived. Well, you know that misery loves company, in a sea of negativity, dragging me down to drown in his fears. Well, the hard cold truth is I'm in love with an addict. Hard cold truth is I'm in love with what can never be. How could someone like he have this effect on me? Oh, the hard cold truth is I'm in love with the painted mask, spinning and grinning behind that flask, giving one hell of a show. How could I know? Wish I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at that clown in the mirror. Wish I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at the clown in the mirror. Ba 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 da 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 da. Ba ba da ba. Ba 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 da da ba 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 da do 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 do. Ba da ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Oh, they don't understand a single thing of why you cry and why I sing. They don't know. They don't know. When it comes to love, there are no rules. Yet I find myself here once again a fool. I guess if you try to pick up broken glass, it's bound to cut and bite you in the ass. For the sake of love, for the sake of love. Wish I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at that clown in the mirror. Wish I could see a bit clearer, but instead I'm laughing at the clown in the mirror. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da ba ba da ba.
Gabrielle, ladies and gentlemen. And now, time to welcome another newbie to the stage. Let's have a big Sacred Grounds welcome to Adam Wall, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course.
Don't I look like myself?
Sometimes. Depends what matter you are. Actually, I'm on the Natural Heart tour, so it's nice to meet you, Natural.
Oh, you're welcome.
For sure. Cool. My name's Adam Wall, and Elephant Fire is the name of the band. If you like checking it out. It's a song I wrote in Portland. Love is in the bike lane. She's my sunshine. She took me for a very nice ride. I'm high, she's cool. Love is in the bike lane. Red light, time for a kiss. Stop sign, give me some of that bliss. Green trees rolling on by. Love is in the bike lane.
to roll. When moonlight meets tide, lovers in the back lane. Well, red light, time for a kiss. Stop sign, give me some of your bliss. Green trees rolling on by, lovers in the back lane. Lovers in the back lane. Ah, back lane. Lovers in the back lane. Back lane. Lovers in the back lane.
I'll sing a song that I wrote a bit here actually. Rainbow, Strawberry. Losing my mind, coming to you, I'm losing my drive. Could not come up and dance with you. I'm feeling a higher, I'm feeling a desire, losing my vibe. Could not come up and dance with you. She's my rock and roll church. Well, I dig your style. Oh, I dig your moves. Oh, I dig your smile. Oh, I dig your shoes, yeah. I'm coming untied, late in the night, losing your vibe. Think I'll come up and dance with you. I'm feeling your higher, I'm feeling desire. I'm losing your ties. Could I come and dance with you? She's my rock and roll church. Well, I dig your style. Oh, I dig your moves. Oh, I dig your smile. Oh, and I dig your shoes, yeah. Oh, she's my rock and roll church. Thank you. You can check me out on Elephant Fire, please. Yeah, thank you all.
Is that a .com?
It's going to be on Bandcamp and Facebook. If you want to go on Facebook, I have a page now, and I'm going to be posting an album that I recorded in Brooklyn with some beautiful brothers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So that is a .com though.
No, Elephant Fire is the name of the band. If you Google it, it should have a Bandcamp page, and pretty soon it's going to be out. So there's definitely a Facebook page though. Thank you.
Let's hear it one more time for Adam, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the reason I was asking is they had .com, .net,
Right.
So this time, ladies and gentlemen, this one's very personal to me. This person has been literally my business partner for over 30 some, I'm not even going to say, 'cause I don't think. But welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Angel Fields.
No, she's slightly over 30.
You don't need to sing?
I think I know my song.
Okay.
Thank you. So it's been a while since I performed in front of people, so hopefully I'll do good. This is a song I wrote a long time ago. It's called There Is.
Shh. Someone's performing.
There is higher consciousness, there is higher mind, there is another way of living. There is a past and a future, in each moment intertwined. There is a fabric we all weave together. You shouldn't be surprised. There is a stream unending. There is a source undying. There is a reason we're here together this time. There is a place we all come from. There is a place to go. There is a song that we all know. You shouldn't be surprised. There is a destiny that makes brothers. No one goes his way alone. What we pour into the lives of others comes back into our own, in our own, into our own. There is higher consciousness, there is higher mind. There's a reason we're here together this time. You shouldn't be surprised.
And I don't have another one of my own, but I wanted to echo Charles' sentiment. This is a song that was, I think, originally done by the Kingston Trio.
They're rioting in Africa, they're starving in Spain. There's hurricanes in Florida, and Texas needs rain. The whole world is festering with unhappy woes. The French hate the Germans hate the Poles. Italians hate the Yugoslavs, South Africans hate the Dutch. And I don't like anybody very much. But we can be tranquil and thankful and proud, for man's been endowed with a mushroom-shaped cloud. And we know for certain that some lucky day, someone will set the spark off, and we will all be blown away. In Africa, there's strife in Iran. What nature doesn't do to us will be done by our fellow man.
Angel Fields, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'd like to welcome to the stage the dark, the mysterious, the beautiful Lady Zeitgeist. Ladies, right guys, put your hands together. And now let's welcome to the stage. We've seen him here before. He doesn't come enough, but he also brought one of our favorite people, Jorge, who I hear is back in town. And I hope he comes here someday and rocks the house. So let's welcome to the stage Amrit, ladies and gentlemen.
So, this song is, it's called I Wanna Know. Life ends you again. You don't have a choice but to play along. It's life or death in this game. So you better know which side you're on. It's enough to be inspired. So lead yourself out from the crowd. The beauty in this world can just pass you by, like the light of lightning coming out of your heart. So don't move away from me. Don't move away from me. I know, I know. Come on, come on, come on. Tell me like it is, or don't tell me at all. I wanna know where I'm going. I wanna know what's in store for me. I wanna know what you have in mind. I wanna know. Life has got to get simple when you're on your own. Life knows the answers that you don't already know yourself. Only you know the truth about yourself. Only you know the truth about yourself. Only you know the truth about yourself. Thank you. This one's called Even in God's Eyes. Don't you know the truth about me is that I'm human?
I'm human, even in God's eyes. So don't write me off, don't write me off, don't write me off. 'Cause the funny thing about truth is it's a lot easier to write it off. It's a lot easier to write it off when you're surrounded by lies. So put my talent to the wayside. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. 'Cause this is just my dream anyway. This is just my dream anyway.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring to the stage a storyteller who we all know. Man. Let me get all the stuff out of the way. So what's setting up behind me right now is, of course, the inevitable Dr. Dream. And she's going to do one of her stories for you. And we like to refer to this as a sonic imaginarium. So please welcome to the stage, Dr. Dream, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Probably get away without a microphone in this room, but I gotcha. You got these new fangled things called nut pedals. Now you're on.
At least I turned on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, I am the doctor. Dr. Drink. And the doctor is on. Yes, and as the doctor, I would like to take everyone's imaginations in this room because I am, after all, the imagination. And as this imagination mover, I'd like to take everyone's collective imaginations and put you all in the body of another individual, another person, in another dimension, actually back in time. Yes, this person happens to be a writer. Yes, you're a writer and you're going back in time. And the time is 1970. So you're back in 1970. And you're sitting in front of your Underwood typewriter. And you put your paper in there. And you come to the realization it's just another piece of shit. Into the round file, put another piece of paper in. And you guessed it, another piece of crap into the round file. You feel you need a little inspiration. So what do? You get that jug underneath the kitchen sink, put it on the table, get the glass, unscrew the top. Yeah, things are getting a little better. You look for that roach that you have behind the couch. Somebody remember that? Get your lighter out. Yeah. All right. Turn up the stereo. Yeah. That there's no goddamn paper in the roller. I'm serious. You turn down the stereo there. Get it down. And there's all this smoke in the place. Open the window. A little fresh air in there.
sit down there and you're just about ready to get down to business when a goddamn fly comes in. You grab a National Enquirer and roll it up. For inquiring minds, not intelligent ones, but inquiring. You start destroying your place. This is ridiculous. So you get some of that kill 'em that you saw advertised and bought last week. And you figure, I don't know, it got you, but not him. He lands right on the T key. Take your index finger and he moves to the H key. Moves to the E key. And he moves to the and you go down and sit down and look at the paper. And it's the best goddamn shit you've ever written in your life! And you beg for the little collaborator to come back, but this is where reality sets in. Dr. Dream, let's hear it one more time.
That will be on her new album, along with the second track, blah, 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 blah. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage next, the one, the only, the inimitable, Joe Deanna!
What is an inimitable mean?
Inevitable?
Cannot be imitated.
Not to be imitated.
Oh, I see. Okay then.
Inimitable. And I don't think any of us could imitate.
Really?
So much
That's why I don't write songs
For anybody, right?
Yeah, so
Because
much technology
Nobody
these
could
days.
do them.
Yeah.
Songs for me to sing. Although somebody I know has learned my songs. Two people I know have learned my songs and quite well, you know, in totally different format. One was a country western singer who did Fiddler's Ball, and then somebody else has done 3 of my songs on my album.
Oh, nice.
He's kind of an Indian guy, a Native American guy, so he uses foot percussion while he's
The cymbals or
those, he just got all these different things flopping around. He did As She Is, and this real Native American with a real down earthy beat to it, and it was just really cool. It's like sitting in the back seat of your car. Well, I didn't mean to go off on a tirade. That's a hard act to follow. That requires lots of imagination,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In the moment. Now, something that's been lacking with me for a while. I don't know what's going on with me. I hit one of those dead periods. So it's like 9 months of
Writer's block?
Writer's block.
Yeah.
Nothing coming out at all. So I thought, there's got to be something that can come out of this. Now, come on, just sit down and think. So I just described what it's like to have writer's block. I wrote from my experience. Stuck in my head, and I can't write this song. Stuck in my head, all the words just seem to come out wrong. Stuck in my head, what can I say hasn't already been said? I'm stuck in my life, stuck in my heart, stuck in my head. Stuck in my head, and I can't find the music. Stuck in my head, well, I think I got the songwriter blues. Stuck in my head, what can I say hasn't already been said? I'm stuck in my life, stuck in my heart, stuck in my head. There's something deep inside I need to say. If I don't try to sit down and write it, it'll only slip away. Too many worries on my frazzled mind. Too many distractions that I can always find. Yeah. Stuck in my head, got a song that doesn't want to come out. Stuck in my head, but I think I know what it's about. Stuck in my head, well, just a song that's already been said about being stuck in your life, stuck in your heart, stuck in your head. 'Cause I'm stuck in my life, I'm stuck in my heart, stuck in my head. I'm stuck in my life, I'm stuck in my heart, I'm stuck in my head.
Wow, that's a nice thing to do with writer's block.
Well, I think what it means is that I'm going through some kind of transition. I'm not the same person that I was before the block. And that's clearly what I feel right now. I don't know who I am. I'm all like really mixed up. A lot going on. I don't mind telling you.
That's what we're here for.
Well, that's why we're all writers, and that's what we do.
That's what we do.
Okay, this is coming up Labor Day weekend, which is also Burning Man weekend. I've never been, but I have been to the desert, and I really like it. I went with a boyfriend to, I went to Grand Canyon, we went through the desert, went through Barstow, the van broke down, and I was really inexperienced. So that's where this song comes from. All you desert rats out there. Crickets are humming. My life is coming to a crossroad. I take a swim in the blue twilight. Moon will be full, they say. Still won't feel right, still till I search for truth in the desert. Search for truth to make it alright. Search for truth in the desert. Oh, the desert. Oops. You know what? I don't think I remember this song too well. Maybe you want to skip it. Want to move on to somebody else? Because I'm not sure I know it. I think I can sit here struggle. I did it.
What the hell do we know? Boy, maybe you just segue into another song.
To make it alright. I search for truth in the desert. Yeah, the desert. In the howling night. This desert night is windy and cool. This rundown motel with a palm tree and a swimming pool. Neon sign across the street. Well, it's blinking all night and I can't get my sleep. I'm here to I search for truth in the desert. I search for truth to make it alright. I search for truth in the desert, yeah, the desert. In the howling night, in the desert. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I lost my way many years ago, rambling down that desert highway, following the tumbleweeds wherever they blow. Well, it may be strange, yes, but it's my way in the desert. Ooh, in the desert. Ooh, desert woman, she came to me in a dream, spun from the desert sands, falling from the moonbeam. Face like worn leather, eyes of steel blue, and she said, it's not what you do in life, it's what you don't do. Well, I search for truth in the desert. I search for truth to make it alright. I search for truth in the desert, yeah, the desert. In the howling night. Well, I search for truth in the desert. I search for truth every day of my life. I search for truth in the desert. Yeah, the desert cuts to the soul like a knife. In the desert. Ooh, in the desert. Oh,
Joe Diana, ladies and gentlemen. And now we are running short on time, ladies and gentlemen, and we still have like 4 or 5 more people to go. So I'm going to ask that we just go to one song, and we'll try to get you in and out. So up next, Buford, ladies and gentlemen.
This is called I Am Successful With You. Love, actually, agape, enters the picture, making me successful with you. You called and you didn't want to go anywhere, you comment. I thought maybe I ought to just call you, I reply. You're supportive of me and my literary and love-seeking efforts. Hello, Suzanne and Buford. You say at the time of my voicemail, making me sad. Actually, my relationship with you is 100 times better at least, as she broke up with me on email or over the phone not too long later, I forget which. I am successful with you, I think, because we're both so stringent about getting what we want out of the world, love and otherwise. Would you like to go with me to my sister's birthday? You asked with that unmistakable lilt in your voice. I wouldn't miss it for anything, I say, or something to that effect, toning it down slightly, so you'll stay.
Buford, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's welcome to the stage Mickey.
Come
on up.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's steel, and there's plastic wood. How's that? Is that good?
Hi, I'm Mickey Phoenix. I had a bit of a rough week, and which is totally cool, because we all have those. But I had my guitar stolen this week, and I'm going to be a little selfish and play my favorite song. It's a cover. It makes me feel better when I'm a little sad, and it's by one of my favorite bands called Concrete Blonde. This is Tomorrow Wendy.
In the
Mickey, ladies and gentlemen.
And now I'd like to bring to the stage Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen.
Marcia, you'll be next.
You and I like two birds up in flight. Spirits of the sky. Spirits of the sky. And I know, you know, I know that we gotta fly. Yes, I know, you know, I know we gotta fly. And while we're drifting, universe is apart. I can feel you in my heart, and I see you deep within, and you're riding on the whisper of the wind. Yes, you're riding on the whispers of the wind. These vibrations in the air, I feel you over there, and I know that you're coming over here. Yes, I know, you know, I know you're coming here. And I'm captivated by your little smile. And woman, I dig your style. Can I stay with you a while? For it's you that I'm thinking of, and I'm hoping that you can feel my love. Yes, I'm hoping that you can feel my love. Don't you know I'm hoping? Don't you know I'm hoping? Don't you know I'm hoping? You can feel my love. Well, hey, baby, can you feel my love? Hey, baby, can you feel my love? 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 Can you feel my love?
Woo!
Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. And now we'd like to bring to the stage Marcia Campbell, please.
Hello?
Hello.
Well, it's spring, time for loving, and I'll never more dream untrue. Let the stars in your eyes open up and let them shine like the sun always ought to do. Blue, 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 don't rain on me all day. Blue, blue, don't rain on me all day. When I miss you, honey, baby, it's every time you've gone astray. Well, you gave me all your loving, and you didn't shy away from me. I'm tamer than I was then, so I say, please come and get your fill of me. Blue, 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 don't rain on me all day. Blue, 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 don't rain on me all day. When I miss my honey, baby, it's every time you've gone astray. Well, listen when I tell you, darling, I can hardly stand to walk or talk alone. I'm throwing pennies in the fountain. Won't you come and buzz my telephone?
Marcia Campbell, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. And now we'd like to bring up James to the stage, please.
We actually know a poet named James.
It's cool. I'm proud of things too sometimes.
Just like I told you, our student downstairs was David today.
Yeah, David, it was Frank. That's why I couldn't understand.
I want to be able to see it, and I don't want it moving around on me. All right. I think that'll work. Just have to be very gentle. Okay.
Yeah, that nut Conrad. He's screwy. Yeah, those 3 books, Ideal Man, Copperhead, Lucky Dennis, don't mean nothing. My 8-year-old kid could write like that. My 8-year-old kid, you could sit him down on the computer, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, just like that. What is this?
Even a fly.
Anyway, now that I'm done silencing my detractors, I actually, at the boring old fart age of 32, I had my first poem published, even though 10 years before that I was self-publishing chapbooks and the magazines couldn't be arsed, but, you know, I got a job doing op-eds on latest.com. Been taking this around San Francisco, and it's gotten quite a response. I know Rivo's liked it very much, as has Dr. Dream. This is called Uncle Jimmy's GOP ABC. A is for antagonize, for right-wing nutjobs are snide. They think you ain't human, and God is only on their side. B is for the bullshit, no concern for stories true. And sound bites the Fox network has the gall to call news. C is for creationism that they're teaching in schools. Pious lies told to children to build an army of fools. D is for disenfranchisement, a favorite right-wing diversion, at the expense of immigrants, blacks, poor, and homosexual persons. E is for the environment, for which they do not give a fuck. But the more they profit from pollution, the sooner we're shit out of luck. F is for filibusters, put forth by obstructionist slobs, who would rather piss and moan than do their fucking jobs. G is for gun safety laws. They wish there'd be none, while bullets are cutting down lives, barely begun. H is for Hannity, an overpaid Fox News shill. He may be a tonic to Republicans, but to me, he's a pill. I is for the ignorant, blinded by hate and fear, and tricked into voting against us all every goddamned election year. J is for the jobs outsourced overseas, so CEOs can cut as many corners as they please. K is for Cook, a filthy rich clan, who want all the dollars all to themselves, and for us do not give a damn. L is for the lead that taints air, soil, and water, laying waste to the brains of our sons and our daughters. M is for mortgage crisis, the fault of greedy corporations who grifted their clients and fucked the economy of our nation. N is for nationalists who yell, "America first! Learn English! Respect my country!" Christ, ain't they the worst? O is for oligarchy, run by a privileged few who disguise it as democracy so they can take rights away from you. P is for paranoia spread by tinfoil hatters who get rich from your eyeball time and tell you everyone is your attacker. Q is for quid pro quos between businessmen and candidates. The CEOs put up the dough, an election win awaits. R is for the racism, which they say doesn't occur. Tell that to the black man who gets railroaded to the stir. S is for Social Security, which they say is on empty. Though the money is there, they'd rather not give old people any. T is for Tea Party patriots, who claim to love this great land, but in actual fact are only the American Taliban. U is for usury with deregulated loans. After they fleece you, the sharks come for your bones. V is for the veterans, from whom the Republicans turned away and left them to their suicides, about 24 each day. W is for W, who started a war based on lies to rack up the profits for his corporate allies. X is for xylophone-like rib cages protruding from torsos of starving wage slaves who can barely afford any morsels. Y is for the young people, the future generation. What will become of them when the right wing destroys this great nation? Z is for zero tolerance. Another pauper's bitter lesson learned. But hopefully, come election day, we may see that worm turn. Thank you very much. And until then, I'll see you at www.latest.com. Thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. Natural.
James, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for James. Now I'd like to bring to the stage Step, ladies and gentlemen.
The pain. You cannot believe the pain. So, I have to be serious, folks. But seriously, folks. Because they say, okay, let me start with the poem. Hopefully you know it. I was born in 1960. First episode when I learned to watch TV. It's called We Killed Your President. People don't think of this country as having had a bloody coup d'etat, bloody coup. Let me interrupt right there, because you may have heard this quote before. Watch TV. And so flash forward and skip a whole bunch of the poem, which has to do with everything is dependent on information runs things. Information society now, they're getting pictures of us. I was awarded a YouTube channel, and I'm getting pictures of us and them, and who knows what. Let me interrupt this poem to tell you, a burden shared, they say, is a burden split, and a joy shared is a joy doubled. But burden is that when I took a walk, as I often do, during the open mic, during the poetry night that precedes it on Wednesdays, towards the hate, to get some blood mesh. Oh, do I have trepidation? I do not stutter. When I go there to get my blood pressure medication, that is to say marijuana or ganja, if you will, I heard the crunching. I thought it was, for an instant, a skateboard accident, but it was very instantaneous. And I looked over and there was a body, and we were doing poems over here about Robin Williams. And to hear that sound of that kid committing suicide at that moment was too poignant for me not to share. And because, you know, sometimes, I mean, I feel like I hesitated to play a song and put it off, you know, about Robin Williams. And, you know, I may have known that kid, but I tell you what, I saw my sister about 20 hours after they said she was dead, I guess. I grabbed her hand and she opened her eyes and was looking straight at me. Half of her head was pointed that direction, but I don't think that medical has a way to detect if there's still a little pinch of life left in those eyes. And I looked at this guy's eyes, and he wasn't looking at me like my sister. But I specialize in tone of voice. I can't read this stuff, but it didn't feel like he had left that body yet. So that must be an instant shock. And I might as well share what I told the cop when I passed by there after I first hesitated, because I walked further and heard the sirens and cried and grabbed myself something out of the store. And told the cop on the way back as the fire trucks were there and stuff, after he told me, you know, stand back. I said, you want to know what happened? It sounded like a sudden skateboard crash. but then silence. And I looked over and there was a twisted body. So,
I don't wanna write no requiem. That's not what Josh said. John no dead, John no dead, John no dead. But this memory of this sound won't always. Some guitars wanna sound like a jazz. I don't know. I wanna sound like I got no regret for what I did. I'm not worried about how much dough I got, how much the kids gonna suffer because of what I did. No, no, they got some addictions out there, it must hurt. Oh, imagine in Gaza, the sound of life dying is just like the sound of dirt falling. It's just like, go to Boston, you hear the sound of crunching, ancient bones, whatever, you know, death everywhere. I got love. I don't want to write no requiem. Good God, no. No, John, I'm dead, John, I'm dead, John, I'm dead, John, I'm dead. Hear them say that, John. John is dead. John, I'm dead, 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 John, I'm dead. What did I say? Oh, there ain't nothing new under the sun. Speaking of filibuster. Filibuster. Boy, that's gonna stop hurting, I started saying to myself. That's gonna stop hurting as soon as that. Well, stop hurting instantly. What is this shock? Oh, the shock! You see, I feel sorry for people who empathize. When you feel the pain of the sounds going on around you. But they gotta write a poem about it. Some of them make that sacrifice.
Let's hear it for Steph, ladies and gentlemen.
Brought to you by Happy Happy Joy Joy. Let not be sorry your head. Let not loss be your boss. Let guidance be your highness. And let love be your path. And pollen be sprinkled on it. And we're sorry we're out of time as always. We love you.
I have exactly 1 minute before the camera goes off. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome and thank you for coming this week. And next week, same time, same station, of course. So I don't have time to sing the song, so I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. And next week I'll sing my thankful song for you all. So have a good night and see you all next time. And all you new people, come on back. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.